Hey guys, and welcome to episode 57 of How I Made My First $1 Million. Today we are looking at the numbers from June 1st, 2025, so let's dive in. We start as usual with the balance sheet. Assets coming in at $150,000. That's up $10,000 from last month, which is fantastic. Liabilities unchanged at $18,000. Net worth, we're at $131,000, which is up $10,000. Okay, great. What happened with assets? Cash didn't move much. Gold moved a little. Bitcoin moved a lot. And I didn't buy any more Bitcoin. I didn't buy any of anything. So this is all price appreciation. Kiva went up a little bit. As you'll see in a minute, I did lend quite a bit and donate. And so the net balance in Kiva went up. Okay, so that's good. I also had a thought, like 10 grand in a month is great, obviously, no complaints. But like, if the goal is get to $1 million, and like I guess it is, right? That's what this series is about. Like, if the goal is get to $1 million, and we're only moving 10 grand a month, it's gonna take another 85 months. That's a long time. Yeah, that's 7 years. Okay, that's a long time. Anyways, hopefully we get some compound interest kicking our way. Let's take a look at the chart. Got another data point. So we did, get a nice climb. I mean, 10K. So 131, 133 back in April of 2022. So 3 years and 2 months ago. All right, but if we keep climbing a little bit, I mean, that'll be the highest. That'll be quite a record. All right, some of these are not showing up. 155 in January of 22. Okay. All right. Well, anyways, we're doing good. Got to keep climbing. Awesome. Income statement. What is happening here? Revenue is basically unchanged. I mean, they went up a penny, so whatever. Nothing happened. Expenses went down a lot. And I think that is because I did not invest. Yeah, basically if you eliminate investments. Okay, so $20. What did I spend here? Now that I have a balance in my IRA, 7 grand, I have a monthly fee of $20 a month. So investments, there'll be an ongoing fee of $20 a month from now on. What's interesting is I checked the balance and it was $7,000 last month, and it's like over 8,000 and change this month. So that's a pretty big growth, and it's just in the price of Bitcoin. That's it. And it's all Bitcoin. So it's moving. That's exciting. All right, what else happened on the income statement? Travel, kind of the same. Okay, yeah, loans and charities. So you can see a pretty sizable chunk here, $1,100, almost $1,200 on Kiva. Plus there was already a balance that I had received from loans that were paid back of like, I think about $1,200. So roughly $1,200 of new currency and $1,200 of repaid currency. So that was a big outlay. Food and beverage down. Otherwise, nothing else really moved here. Not that exciting. It's a difference of not investing. And so yeah, net income was positive. Lovely. Fantastic. Cash flows. An operating cash flow. We like to see that. Beautiful. The pattern of investing has stopped, 0. But that'll return again. And financing activities, so like lending on Kiva, we didn't do last month, or in April, but we did do this past month in May. Okay, good. So we're back on track. So we still have a $1,000 per month lending streak on Kiva. That's nice. And a positive increase in cash. Yes, exactly. Beautiful. Okay, let's do the updates. So about a week-ish ago, I got back from the Bitcoin conference in Las Vegas. That was amazing. It was so good. Met a lot of great people of all types. So some of the speakers, authors, plebs, went to a carnivore dinner, went to an author's dinner. I mean, the carnivore and author's dinner were the same dinner. And got to meet some people who watch me on the GoldSilver YouTube channel. So that was cool, and they recognized me. So there was at least 3 that come to mind right now, maybe 4, who approached me and said, "Hey, I recognize you." So that was cool. maybe you guys are watching this video. It was wonderful to meet you. Yeah, and then met a lot of other great people, just random people. It was awesome, really awesome. So that was a great trip. I already can't wait for the one next year. I'm about to buy a ticket. I probably will buy a ticket today for the conference in a year. Anyways, I also lent $2,000 on Kiva and sticking with that $1,000 per month plan. And I didn't do anything with the brokerage account, and I don't even think about this anymore. I don't think that trading options at this point in my life is a good use of my time or energy. Let's put it that way. It doesn't feel like what I'm supposed to be doing right now. So I'm kind of just going to scrap that. I can always come back to it. Relationship with body, 7.5 out of 10. I had good diet and exercise even while traveling, so that's good. I mean, everything can be better, but it's still pretty good, and it's not the number one thing I'm focusing on right now. And sometimes I feel like I am pulled in different directions, like, oh, I need to focus on my diet. Oh, I need to focus on exercise. Oh, I need to focus on work, or something, a personal project, or something. And so it's like, it probably makes sense to just get a few things great enough and just automate them, and then focus on improving one thing at a time. So that's part of what I'm thinking right now. And I think diet and exercise both fit into that bucket of just make them good enough right now and then focus on other stuff. For example, a 6-part YouTube series that is now done. So that is super exciting. The series is done. We have not released it. We're not sure if we're going to release it in June or perhaps delay it, but there will be a pre-launch period, and then a launch period, and then a post-launch period. I mean, each of which is several weeks. So I would be shocked if we release it in June. If we do, so be it. I mean, I wouldn't be upset, but I'll be surprised. It just feels like we need more time to prepare the launch. So maybe July. We'll see. But if you don't want to miss it, go to the GoldSilver YouTube channel and subscribe. And you could turn on post notifications, and then you will definitely see it. Or if you're willing to see it on a bit of a delay, you could wait for these videos, because obviously I will tell you. Yeah, those are good options. Or you can follow me on Twitter. Once we post it, I'll tweet it out. So yeah, relationship with others, 7.5 out of 10. It was amazing in Vegas and at other points throughout May. But then after getting back, it's like I just sit home. And that's not good. Got to interact with other people. I mean, I go to the gym, talk to people there, talk to my fiance, and occasionally talk to people at work, but it's like so many hours in a row. It's just like me by myself. It's too much. Like, it's really great to interact with other people. It almost doesn't even matter what the interaction is built around. I just feel myself not interacting with others adequately. All right, relationship with self, 5 out of 10. Very mediocre, probably average. I still need to meditate. I sort of think about my thoughts. I guess I do that pretty frequently, but part of my goals of meditating, when I say meditating in this context, I mean letting your thoughts pass, not dwelling on them or giving power to them, not indulging them. And it's not just like conscious thinking, like let me think really hard about this work project, or let me think really hard about my exercise routine. No, it's just like focusing on the breath and letting all that other stuff go. If the thoughts come up, let them go. And I don't do that consciously enough. So I want to do that more. Okay, how am I thinking? How am I feeling? What am I doing? I'm thinking there's no need to wait for anything. Just do it. So lately I've been finding myself waiting on the launch plan for Hidden Secrets of Value. And I could just create the launch plan myself. Even though it's not my job at the company, I could just do that. And there's 10 other examples of things where I am waiting on another person or a certain time. For example, we're headed to Western New York next weekend for the next 4.5 months. And I find myself waiting like, oh, I'm not going to start whatever project until we get to New York. That's a better time to start it. And really, that's just not true for most things. It's like, just start it now. Just do it now. take responsibility, do it myself. So that's what I'm thinking, and a little bit of what I'm doing is just doing things now. And finally, I'm thinking construct your environment assuming you live on autopilot, because we do most of the time. Almost every one of us, almost every minute of the day, we live on autopilot. So I can construct my environment here. Excuse me. I can construct my environment here in such a way. Also, I can construct my environment in Western New York in such a way. So it's like if I want to, whatever, go to the gym or wake up early or read a book throughout the day or whatever it is, I can construct my environment in such a way that I naturally do that thing and I don't have to exert willpower in order to get myself to do it. It just becomes natural. And, maybe it's a matter of having an accountability buddy if it's at the gym, or if it's whatever, a book club or something if it's really important to read a book. So anyways, there's a lot of things you can do with that. So I want to be really conscious with my environment here and in New York. So that's what I'm doing. So that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next month.